All right, so a mí me empezaron a llamar de WERO cuando estaba jugando fútbol allá en Mississippi. Y yo, la verdad, fui a jugar porque quería practicar mi español. Entonces, pues ya estaba aprendiendo todavía, hablaba horrible. Y entonces me dicen, bueno, esto, bueno, el otro. Y yo pensé que era una palabrota porque no sabía qué significaba. Entonces pregunté a otro y dije, oye, yo escuché esa palabra siempre y me dice, no, es que tú eres bien güero. Y dije, ¿qué significa eso? Ah, que tú eres bien gringo, tú eres bien blanco, tienes el cabello güero. Y yo, ok. Entonces, desde ahí y adelante, todos me llaman de güero porque Natanael es algo difícil como nombre. The main idea, like the heart of everything that like the WERO brand represents and kind of what I try to do with the food blog and with cooking, wherever that might be, is just using food to connect people. And I think that food has this natural ability to bring people together that don't necessarily mix in a lot of situations. And it's just an easy kind of in to get people to sit down together, have a conversation, meet people that they wouldn't meet in other situations. Just kind of how I began to get immersed into Latin American culture in general, but Mexican culture specifically, was in Mississippi, where I'm from, and just making friends there that were from Mexico, and they'd invite me to their house. And they made food and I've never had before. And I was like, oh, this is very different than the Tex-Mex restaurant that I've been to before. Like, what is this? And like, this tastes really good. And like, oh, you make tortillas and they don't look the same as the packaged ones and they taste so much better. Like, these are great. And so just kind of begin to get more involved in the culture that way. A lot of it honestly was centered around food. It was like, come over for dinner, come over for the barbecue. WERO brand started as, it really just started between a friend of mine in Mexico City and myself, and there was just some shirts that we wanted that we thought would be fun that we couldn't find anywhere. So we're like, well, he was like, why don't you just make them, just design them yourself? I was like, okay. So we started with a couple of just very simple designs. The one that I'm wearing right now, actually, this one's one of my favorites. And I couldn't find anything like it anywhere, so I was like, well, we'll make one. So Smith says, make tacos, not war. And she's holding the taco. A lot of people miss the taco, believe it or not. So it's, they're meant to be fun designs. They're not, someone asked me a while back if they were meant to be jokes. I don't think, they're not jokes. I think they're meant to be fun. They're just nods to the culture, or nods to the culture that we have here in Texas too. There's lots of tacos. And I think overall it's just a positive message. Like a lot of times we get really aggressive with things and it's like, just have some tacos. Like just have some tacos. Like we don't need to fight about this. Like just make tacos, not war. It's no big deal. I love tacos because they're a very unpretentious, unassuming kind of food. They're kind of a food that everyone likes. I don't know anyone who doesn't like tacos. There can be very simple tacos that are very simply made. They're very inexpensive. And then there's tacos that are really elegant and they're really finely made with really fine ingredients and they're served at some of the world's finest restaurants. And there are a few foods that can carry both of those weights. These are some tacos de trompo from Adrex, which is one of my favorite spots here in Fort Worth. The meat is so good. Like it has that bright red color because of the way that it's marinated. It's got that crispy outer edge, which I really like. Probably the most satisfying thing that a person can eat. That's so good. I think that One of the things that I've learned over the past couple of years, just doing all the different things with WERO, is that it's really important for you to do something that's important to you. Sometimes we think that we can't make much of a difference with what we have, but when you do it with a purpose, and when you do it for someone that you care about or for a cause that you care about, and when people notice that and they see like, oh, well, here's someone, they've taken what they have and they're doing something that matters to them with it, like I can do the same thing. And so that's one of the things that I've kind of learned by doing this is like, use what you got. Doesn't matter if it's small. Anyone can take what they love, and when you do it with a purpose, people will notice that, and it does make a difference. Talking about tacos, 1, 2, 3, 3, 2, 1. If I go like a week without eating these, I'm like, I have to have them. I'm gonna die if I don't have these. Was that like what it means if you're addicted to something? If I'm addicted to tacos?